Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we're back to continue our playthrough of Xcom Chimera Squad, and we're going to see if we can handle a little outbreak of anarchy and unrest here in the stacks. But before I get in there, there's one thing I failed to do last time, and you can see it right up here staring me in the face. We have a free field team to put out there. We got so caught up doing everything else, we forgot about our free field team. And by doing this, we will have every single field team up to rank 3 now. That's a big boost to us. Unrest should not get out of control now. Okay, let's get back to the emergency outbreak. 31 PD has requested all hands to help contain an outbreak in this district. Get there fast, contain the threat. I'll update as I have more information. So let's find out what we're up against. Operation Silver Despair is this one. Outbreak in the stacks. It's only a single encounter, so maybe it won't be as difficult as some of our recent unrest missions. We're back to just one encounter on this mission instead of 3. One thing I did do is we did pick up some new goodies, and we've changed a couple things around. Godmother has a superior clip size now to go with her increased aim. Cherub has 2 free reloads along with a reflex grip that does not automatically end his turn. Terminal has we gave her one of the new superior stocks that we purchased, and her missed shots, since she has the lowest aim, will now at least deal some damage. So that ought to be a big help to her. We also have her hollow targeting, again, with her shots that prevents or grants hollow targeting of plus 15 aim for others shooting at the target. And Blue Blood, what did we give you? I can't even remember. We increased your aim by 15 as if you didn't need that help. And missed shots still deal 3 damage, even though your aim is pretty dang good. With the quantity of shots you sometimes take, misses do happen. So there's the team. You're familiar with it. I'm familiar with it. Let's get out there and quell this unrest. And do me a favor, hit that dislike button for me. Say hi in the comments and subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes. I got to figure out who's driving that thing. I love the way they
keep those civilians safe.
I love the way they just spin in there. Okay, we got civilians to keep safe, ready for anything. All units get plus 50 dodge for the first round, and the last unit does plus 3 damage during the breach. So perhaps we will have Godmother come down a little farther, because can you imagine her with her ability to hit and do damage to do another extra 3? So that's where I'm thinking we're going to place Godmother. Let's see, we'll start out with Cherub just in case, because we will take some shots, and in case we can't handle him, he can come next. The only thing about putting Godmother last, you know, is I want her target analyzer, because that increases crit chance. So that's just as good as putting her last, I think. What we may then do is put Blue Blood. Now we'll just keep our tried and true terminal, even though your aim isn't as good. We're going to count on you being able to get that extra damage. All right, let's get in there and breach.
Reaching in.
All right, we got a surprise trooper. It looks like we only have one taking a shot at us. That's an adder right there. Who else do we have? So it's a couple troopers and an adder. So I'm thinking we avoid the phalanx and just work on that aggressive adder, take it out, and then see what other damage we can do to the rest. Oh, that's not a good start. Start making me doubt our plan here. Godmother, we're going to do Alpha Strike since it's one encounter, and we're going to see if you can hit the adder. And that takes care of it. Okay. Now we got a trooper ahead of us. We got a pretty good shot chance there. And we have an alert one in the back. We're going to go against the alert one with the Lancer shot, see what we can do back there. Then we can miss is what we can do, even with an improved aim of the Lancer shot. So I think we're just going to take the best aim odds that we have with you, Terminal, and see if we can't do that extra damage on this surprise trooper. Of course, you'll need to hit 87%. You better hit. Let's see. Oh, it's just a graze. That wasn't the most effective breach round we've ever had, eh? So we got a bunch coming up in a row. That's mainly because we moved Godmother up in the process. Let's see which troopers. That trooper's pretty far away. That trooper's definitely far away. That one is not. So he may be our initial target here. He's also standing amongst a bunch of civilians that we want to deal with. And there's the, oh, that must be another adder, because we actually did kill one adder. And then, of course, how many berserkers are we dealing with on this one? Looks like 2. They're never fun either. And I'm assuming they're the ones that tend to focus more on the civilians, and the civilians are all on this side pretty much. Prevent excessive civilian casualties. Well, at least we know we can afford a few. Let's see what our lightning hands looks like, see if it's any good. And we only can see 1 on this with our lightning hands. I think what we're going to do is hold on to the lightning hands for a better chance. Maybe what we can do instead is see if a grenade will pop out there without damaging anyone except the trooper over here. And if it does enough damage on the trooper, perhaps we'll be able to bash it and take it out of the picture.
Throwing plasma.
Yeah, the bash is not a guarantee, unfortunately. But lightning hands is a pretty dang good guarantee.
Target down. Don't see
one
movement.
down. Now we got to figure out how we want to move next. And to move, it doesn't look like we'll be able to use our bash. How about talking and putting it that way? What we'll do is we'll run you up. Maybe what we can do, if we run you up on a blue move, we're going to have to take baby steps here to rescue as many civilians as we can, maybe. Should we do our blue move down here? It gets you into full cover. You're very flankable by a couple, but they aren't moving for a while. Yeah, but to rescue that civilian, we can only go this far. And I don't know if that gives us, doesn't give us a great view on a lot of others here. Yeah, we'll just do kinetic shield and rescue a civilian on this particular turn. Ooh, what else have we got? Which berserker is next? He's kind of far back there. Yeah, we're going kinetic shield and rescuing a civilian.
Shields up.
And I didn't put it on the right person, so so much for that protection. Terminal, we're going to be advancing you into harm's way now. Oh, sometimes I just get moving too fast, don't I?
Okay, I'm moving. We'll keep you safe. Go.
Alright, that means you, Godmother. We know we're popping overtime.
Still in the
That
fight.
gets you down towards Berserker. We got 2 troopers that are kind of in the back row that we need to worry about. Is there something we can do in the meantime, though? We can probably... Let's do... Do we have any that are going to be close enough? I think they're kind of scattered just enough to where grenades won't hit multiple targets. But we're gonna blue move you here. See if we can do something interesting with the grenade, and then we can finish off with the run and gun to take a shot and do something that way. So this is our first move, just to get us as many options as possible with that grenade. Okay, Godmother, can we pick up more than one target anywhere? Yeah, I had the feeling they were looking pretty spread out. Well, the one thing we can do is that guy can... We can get rid of one of the shooters that'll be able to shoot at us.
Throwing grenade.
That acid back there, yeah, he's basically out of the picture with that acid. I think what then we'll do is we'll run up. We're going to get 2 shots against the Berserker. And that, the first one we take, we will not be untouchable, but we're just going to have to hope that this guy does not touch us. Because he will be the one shot we have to worry about. So let's continue the run and gun. The other thing, the other option we have is a team up, but I'm going to hold off just yet on the team up.
Moving and shooting.
Alright, let's take that big bad Berserker and make him hurt. Brush your teeth, don't we now?
Oof. Heading to location.
Okay, that one's running. I'm fine with him running.
Eliminating.
Except he's shooting now. Oh, that's not good. So if they're all going to be focused on the civilians, we're not in good shape. Because we can only afford 3 of them to get hit like that. The good news is with you, Godmother, we're taking this guy out, and then we have Blue Blood to deal with 2 more. And at that point, maybe, just maybe, I'll decide to bring up Terminal. We'll see. I wonder if we have any kind of scatter shot. I think, once again, well, maybe I can come over here and the scatter shot will pick up the Python in the back if we're lucky. So, Godmother, that is your turn. Question is, will it do enough damage against that Berserker? I don't even know if your regular shot will do enough damage. Against that Berserker. Well, your regular shot will, but will your scatter shot. So what we're going to do, just in case, this is where we will do the team up. We'll bring Blue Blood up in case he needs to help us out against that Berserker. And we're going to try the scatter shot to do 2 damage on the others. So let's team up Blue Blood. Yep. Let's get you moving to the other side, Godmother. I think it's going to be cutting it close, but I think we just might make it. And is it better? Well, no, it really doesn't matter where we are if we get down to that trooper as far as shots against us. We'll just go right here. Let's see if the scatter shot reaches as I hope. Yes, it does. And the big question, will it do enough damage on that Berserker? We're about to find out. And it does. Alright. That is good news, good news. The question now, do I have... Let's take a look at the phase lance and see if anybody is in such a lined up position. Now I could do a straight move off to the side and get 2 hits on the Python and the Cobra. Of course, that then leaves a Berserker to go berserk on the civilians, which doesn't excite me. But I do like the idea of doing double damage. Let's see. What are our shots at the moment? We have 91% on the Berserker, 88 on the Python. Yeah, if I do an initial shot, I would have to do phase lance from right where I am. Well, we can afford 1 civilian casualty, so maybe I just move up here with the phase lance. It's a straight shot, so I know it'll hit these 2. And that'll be our turn. Do I have any like free move kind of a thing here? Not really. We're just going to do the phase lance on the next 2 coming up. Here we go.
Drop in the hammer. Still got
Pretty
it.
good 6 damage on the back, but he's still gonna get to move. So we're gonna have, we have potential. Oh, Godmother. You did kill that guy on your shot, right? No, that was a double move is what it was considered. And he's not
Restricting
moving
target
against
mobility.
civilians. He is rooting Godmother.
Took a wound. I can manage.
Yeah, not the best to be rooted. So now we got to figure out. We got 2 to work on this trooper next. Although we also have the ability to cooperate. Well, actually, I could. That trooper then gets a shot. How far can we throw our grenade? Not very. And our hit percentages are only good here. That's tough call. Cooperate with Godmother and take some out also. She can't move. Ah, choices. I think what we're going to try is we will focus these first couple on who we have right in front of us, and that's the trooper. I'm actually even going to ignore the safeguard. What is your shot against a trooper? Nah, it's not good against a trooper. It's only 41%. What I'm thinking we're going to do is we're going to move you down. We're going to throw the grenade. That means Chera, but where the heck are you, though? I don't know that you can quite make it that far, but if we throw the grenade, maybe we'll get him down to half cover instead of that stinking full cover he has right at the moment. I'm hoping that not safeguarding Godmother won't come back to haunt us. Or do I stay where I am and we just blam away against the Berserker and safeguard Godmother? Let's safeguard Godmother.
Need a little help? Thanks.
Alright, now we're going to take the shot against the Berserker, see if we can't cause some damage. 72%, we need it. Got it, with acid. How much enraged can that Berserker get? Oh, I guess the other one is the one we had been enraging. We have the opportunity for a 93 and only 44% down there. I'm going to do a kinetic shield, see if we can reach the kinetic shield on Godmother. There we go. She's the one exposed. We're going to help her out. And we're going to take another shot on that Berserker. 93%. We're going to do it. Good damage. Let's see how much he's got left. If that acid will be enough. I think the acid will now be enough. And the kinetic shield has come big time in handy. She was untouchable, and the shield is gone. So actually, I lost track of that untouchable. I didn't need to put the shield there, but that's fine. I'd rather have Godmother safe since she's rooted. And she is up next. Let's see what her shot is against the Cobra, because I'm thinking the Berserker is going to drop and not hurt us. So our shot against the Cobra, even though we can't move, in fact, do we have a scatter shot? Not quite, it doesn't look like. Just out of range. So we'll just take the shot if it's not too bad against the Adder. And it's not too bad at 88, that's the one we're going for. Our rooted self took care of business. Thank you, Godmother. Oh, did we lose that civilian all the way? Yes, it looks like that exploding vehicle cost the guy that was hiding right behind it At least that civilian wasn't next to it, or we would have just lost our remaining casualties here. Yikes. Okay, coming up next is the Berserker. We're going to count him as a non-entity. Unless... Well, yeah, we're going to count him as a non-entity. What we're going to do... See if we can get you in enough... Yeah, not really. Doesn't look like we can get you close enough to really get a good shot against that guy back there. He's moved even farther back, full cover. He did move, fortunately, through some acid, so he's aciditated back there. Let's see. Not going to be a good hit chance for fan fire, but it's the option we're going to try. We're not doing that easy shot. Oh, that's the only one I really have a shot on. So I guess fan fire is not an option. He is out of sight because all these doodads in the way. We have to do something we haven't done in a while, and that's Overwatch. Berserker stayed true to form. That means you, Terminal, can move up a little farther. Maybe we can even cooperate. We still have cooperate available. I don't think your grenade's going to do us any good because he no longer is as far forward as he was. I think we're going to still be out of range. Yes, we are. So hang on to that grenade in case we need it. Godmother, I also think we can give you a turn because you're not rooted. We can cooperate with you. That might be a big, good move for us. All you can do is shoot from there, though. And we'll take that shot. Oh, Godmother!
Can we find a weak spot?
She found a way to get it done in one shot. When in doubt, explode the vehicle and take care of the enemy that way. So we got through excellent condition. Godmother took a slight little nick. Not bad at all. And anarchy will be reduced. There we go. Unrest lowered by 2. We gained 20 intel. Verge has completed the Illyrium sting, so we'll have some more Illyrium to deal with. And Patchwork has completed her training. Let's get back in there and see what we need to do next. Let's check out the archive, see if it's one we've seen yet. Locals say the best jobs are in the stacks, and it's hard to argue. Funny thing, 5 years ago I kept my head down. Today, I'm proud of this city. What we're making here is going to change the world, once we can reliably deliver it to the world. Alright, we're gonna have a handful of idle agents here. And we're going to have to see how we can put them to work. Unfortunately, one more turn in assembly before we can get some extra folks in the training. And let's see what training we might have available. First, we'll try with you, Verge. See what training might be available for you. No training for you left. So let's see if Patchwork has any more. And she does. She has the ability to gain a utility item slot, so we'll just go ahead and do that. And Spec Ops, I'm thinking maybe Verge. We really don't need to put you out there, but let's just take a look anyway. Yeah, I really don't feel like we need any of what we're looking at here. So, well, just because we have to do, so I don't want to keep you idle. I guess I could keep you idle one more turn to get you in for training, Verge, but then we just found out you don't have any training available. But I am going to still keep you idle, because then maybe you can go to assembly and we can get something done over here in assembly and get something else developed in assembly then. Okay, we'll do that. Agents idle, let's just get rid of these pop-ups because we know what they all are now. And we will have some idle agents. Let's see what our city map is looking like right now. And Riverside just popped red on us, and we don't have an immediate way to lower it, so city anarchy will go up. Not the end of the world, because we have a major crimes task force available to reduce city anarchy. So let her burn. And we will pick our next target. We'll see which one has the best items that we might need. A superior scope. Well, we're running out of spaces to use these doodads to add to our weapons, and it's funny, we're getting to the point in the game where we've got plenty of everything. So Illyrium isn't a big deal, Intel isn't a big deal, none of it's a big deal. Let's see who has the highest unrest. Okay, Angler's Point has the highest unrest, and that will make our decision this time around. So this is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in the world. I hope you had fun with this little mission. It ended up not being one of the more difficult anarchy missions that we faced, but it still was fun. It's fun mowing down those berserkers in my book. Do me a favor, leave that like, dislike, leave me a comment, subscribe if you haven't yet so you don't miss any future episodes, and I hope to see y'all next time. Thanks so much.